Have you ever wondered why, despite our best efforts, our bodies still seem to fight against us? Why do we struggle with chronic diseases, fatigue, and a sense of disconnection from our own health? What if the root of it all is inflammation, an invisible force quietly wreaking havoc on every cell in your body? The modern world has made us more sedentary, more stressed, and more reliant on processed foods than ever before. But what if the key to reversing these health challenges lies in a practice as old as humanity itself? A practice that could awaken the body's incredible ability to heal, repair, and protect itself? Intermittent fasting, something that for centuries was simply a natural part of our existence, is now being scientifically recognized as a powerful tool in reducing inflammation and reclaiming metabolic health. What we're discovering is that fasting doesn't just give our bodies a break from food, it also gives them the chance to reset at a cellular level, preventing chronic inflammation and the diseases that come with it. Let's dive deep into the science of metabolic health, insulin response, fat burning, and more. Because in the journey to reduce inflammation, intermittent fasting might just be the transformation your body needs. Inflammation is not inherently bad. In fact, it's a natural and essential process for your body. When you cut your skin, your body triggers an inflammatory response to heal the wound. In the short term, inflammation is protective, but when it becomes chronic, it becomes a silent killer, contributing to conditions like heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and even cancer. Chronic low-grade inflammation is like an invisible fire that smolders inside your body. It's triggered by lifestyle factors such as poor diet, lack of exercise, and high levels of stress that we might not even realize are damaging us. Unfortunately, modern living has primed our bodies to experience this constant low-grade inflammation, which wears down our cells over time, leading to long-term health consequences. So, how do we break this cycle of chronic inflammation? This is where intermittent fasting comes in. To understand how intermittent fasting helps reduce inflammation, we first need to understand the concept of metabolic health. Metabolism is the process by which your body converts food into energy. A healthy metabolism is essential for overall well-being, and it's intricately tied to insulin sensitivity. When you eat, your blood sugar levels rise, and your pancreas releases insulin to help shuttle that sugar into your cells for energy. But over time, especially with a diet high in processed foods and sugar, your cells can become resistant to insulin. This condition, known as insulin resistance, can lead to elevated blood sugar levels, inflammation, and eventually, metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes. The good news? Intermittent fasting can help reverse insulin resistance. By restricting the time during which you eat, your body enters a state where it has to rely on its fat stores for energy. This reduces the amount of insulin your body needs to produce, which gives your insulin receptors a break and helps them become more sensitive again. As insulin sensitivity improves, inflammation decreases. In fact, studies have shown that intermittent fasting can significantly lower levels of inflammation markers like C-reactive protein, CRP, a protein produced by the liver that rises in response to inflammation. During fasting, your body's energy needs shift. Instead of relying on glucose, sugar from food, your body taps into fat stores for fuel. This process is known as fat oxidation, and it has powerful effects on reducing inflammation. The body's ability to burn fat efficiently is tied to several key mechanisms, including hormonal balance. Specifically, fasting helps to regulate two crucial hormones, insulin and leptin. Insulin, as we've discussed, is responsible for storing fat. When insulin levels are chronically elevated due to constant eating and high-carb diets, your body is in fat-storing mode. Fasting helps reduce insulin levels, allowing the body to shift into fat-burning mode, releasing stored fat to fuel your daily activities. Leptin, the hormone responsible for regulating hunger, also plays a critical role in inflammation. When you fast, leptin levels normalize, which not only helps to control hunger, but also contributes to reduced inflammation. Leptin resistance, a condition where the body doesn't respond properly to leptin, is another factor that can promote chronic inflammation and metabolic dysfunction. Fasting helps reset this resistance, further enhancing the body's ability to burn fat and reduce inflammation. By promoting fat burning, intermittent fasting not only helps you lose weight, but also helps to clear excess fat, which has been linked to higher levels of inflammation. Fat cells, particularly visceral fat that surrounds your organs, are not passive. They actively secrete inflammatory cytokines, which contribute to a state of chronic inflammation. Reducing excess fat through fasting helps reduce the production of these inflammatory markers. One of the most profound effects of intermittent fasting on inflammation is its activation of autophagy. This is a cellular process where the body essentially eats its own damaged cells, breaking them down and using the components to build new, healthy cells. Autophagy is a natural part of the body's defense system. It clears out damaged or dysfunctional proteins, organelles, and other cellular debris that can contribute to inflammation and disease. In simple terms, autophagy allows your body to refresh itself from the inside out. During fasting, your body enters a state of cellular housekeeping where autophagy is ramped up. This process is so essential to reducing inflammation that scientists have even linked the activation of autophagy to a decrease in the risk of inflammatory diseases like Alzheimer's, cancer, and cardiovascular conditions. By removing damaged cells, autophagy reduces the triggers of chronic inflammation that can lead to these diseases. From an evolutionary perspective, intermittent fasting is part of our biology. Humans have evolved over millennia to thrive during periods of feast and famine. Before the advent of modern agriculture, our ancestors didn't have access to food all day, every day. They had to adapt to periods of scarcity, and their bodies became incredibly efficient at using fat as fuel and repairing themselves during these times of fasting. This biological adaptation has left us with powerful mechanisms that, when triggered, promote health, longevity, and the reduction of inflammation. Intermittent fasting taps into this evolutionary advantage, allowing our bodies to access these ancient repair systems. Today, we can see how fasting can profoundly impact inflammation. In fact, research suggests that just 16 hours of fasting can trigger the body's ability to switch from a glucose-burning mode to a fat-burning one, while simultaneously activating the healing process of autophagy. While we often think about inflammation in terms of physical health, it's just as important to recognize its impact on the brain. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary contributors to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Fasting has a powerful effect on the brain. When you fast, your body produces a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which plays a crucial role in brain health, neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons, and the reduction of brain inflammation. Increased BDNF levels have been associated with better memory, focus, and cognitive performance. Fasting also reduces the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines that can impair brain function. With reduced inflammation, the brain is better able to function, and cognitive decline slows significantly. This makes intermittent fasting not only a tool for physical health, but also for preserving mental clarity and brain health as we age. Intermittent fasting isn't just a weight loss strategy or a trendy health fad. It's a path back to our evolutionary roots. By allowing the body to repair itself, burn fat efficiently, and regulate inflammation, fasting offers a powerful transformation at the cellular level. It's a return to balance, a return to the natural cycles that have allowed human beings to survive and thrive for millennia. Now, if you've been watching this documentary, you're likely wondering, how can I harness the power of intermittent fasting for myself? If you're ready to take control of your metabolic health, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Stay updated on all the latest insights that can help you transform your health and live your best life. The science behind intermittent fasting is clear. By reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, enhancing fat burning, activating autophagy, and even boosting brain health, intermittent fasting offers a comprehensive approach to metabolic health. It's a transformative tool that taps into your body's innate ability to heal, repair, and regenerate itself. The best part? You can begin this journey today. You don't have to wait for the future to see the benefits of intermittent fasting. It's within your reach. By simply adjusting your eating patterns, you can unlock your body's full potential and step into a healthier, more vibrant life. If you're ready to transform your metabolic health, reduce inflammation, and take control of your well-being, I encourage you to check out the link in the description for our free ebook. This guide will give you the tools and knowledge you need to start your fasting journey and reclaim your health. Don't wait any longer. Take control now. Your body is waiting.